Royal Leamington Spa, our home, a time capsule town of historical architecture, full of exciting possibilities from yesteryear, screaming out for a breath of fresh air. Our next journey is about to begin. Hello and welcome to our new project. We're back in Leamington Spa, but this one is a little bit different because this house we've actually bought and we're going to be developing. So we're going to be able to show you the whole process from the start to the finish. You can see at the minute it's probably one of the most tired looking properties on this street, but you guessed it, we're going to make it look like one of the best ones on the street. Well, not look like, be one of the best ones on the street. So I'm going to take you inside, give you a little look around, and you can see what we're going to do. Let's go. Right, so we're in the entrance hallway. Typical with this period of property, really high ceilings in here, they're really great. This is going to have to go though, because this is like, what, 60s stuff? It doesn't look very good, it's not very in keeping, so this will be restored to its former beauty. We'll go through into this room here. Previously, this was 3 flats. Each floor was a flat, so there's kitchens, there's living rooms, there's bedrooms, there's all sorts of stuff, bathrooms everywhere, all over the place. So we're going to be completely ripping it out, we're going to just be remodelling. There's going to be a few walls which are going to be moved around, which I'll explain in a second. Basically it's just going to be back to one house as it should be. All the windows on the front of the property will be changed for new windows because they're in a bit of a sorry state, and also on the back of the property there's quite a few UPVC windows which have been put in, which they'll obviously be going to. So this room here will be effectively a reception room. There are a few different plans batting around at the minute. The kitchen may be on this floor, it may be on the basement, but we'll go through into a room here where you can see. Option 1 is to have the dining room and kitchen on this floor. So at the front of the property, this is the ground floor. But as we go towards the back of the property and we go down into the basement, that then becomes the ground floor at the back. So the house is on 2 separate levels. So you'll see what I mean in a minute, it makes sense, honestly it does. So this will potentially be the dining room, and then that wall will be removed, and then the kitchen will be through there. We'll swing round to the other side here and show you what this room is, but that's one potential. So, like I just said, that's that wall that we're pointing at, so this will be knocked through, and then this will turn into the kitchen and the dining room. You can see out here, we'll have a look while we're up here. I hope we keep these nets, I love these. So this is the garden out here, and what you can see is, it's not awful, but obviously we're going to remodel it. There's going to be an extension down here, just a single story extension, so that won't affect the size of this area up here. I'll show you more of that when we go downstairs. Through to here. So this is one kitchen of the previous flats. This will then turn into a study. Above us is like a little balcony area, and what we're going to be doing, obviously we're going to be extending out that way slightly, so this study will become slightly larger. This will make for a really nice area. You can notice how the walls are closing in as well, so the property is sort of like a bit of a wedge, so we're going to have a few little issues, well not issues, but we're going to have to work around some of the slightly angled rooms, but we can maximise the space wherever we can and make it look awesome. Let's go through here and we'll go. Should we go up or down? Let's go up. The only way is up. Undecided on this toilet area here. I believe this toilet is going to be staying, but not that toilet. We'll obviously change it because it's not the best. In here, we're going to have what is currently a bedroom. This will be one of the bedrooms. So this will be another bedroom in here. We are toying with the idea of putting an ensuite in either this bedroom or that bedroom, but we're still a little bit undecided. I mean, it has already got an ensuite. We just don't want to keep that one. So this room will be the master bedroom. It doesn't look much at the minute, but obviously we're going to do lots of remodelling. One of those things is removing this wall. Behind this wall is another room, which I'll show you in a second. But what we're going to do is open all this up so that we'll extend this bedroom slightly, and then there'll be a dressing room behind that, and then further on past that will be an ensuite. So it will be a really nice space. There's a lot of natural light in these rooms as well. Behind here are actually openings for where windows were or may have been. I don't know if they were windows to start with or they just put in openings. I believe there was something to do with tax many years ago, about the more windows you had, the more tax you had to pay on the property. So it could have been that they had been blocked up for that reason, but some of the houses further down the street have actually got windows in these bays, so that's something which may change, it may not. Just watch this space and we'll let you know. Right, so let's go into what will be the dressing room, but is currently another kitchen. Wow, this is kitchen count, what is it, 2, I think, 3 maybe, I don't know. So the wall behind you is going to be removed, which will allow for the master bedroom to be extended into what will be the dressing room here. And then the ensuite, the alfresco currently ensuite, will be out here. So obviously we're going to put a wall and a roof on this bit because you don't want to be sat outside in the winter going to the toilet when it's freezing cold. So this will become the ensuite. So it's going to allow for a really nice flow through. It's going to be quite a big room, to be fair. So you've got your master bedroom and then your dressing room and then your lovely ensuite out here. Right, let's go back out onto the landing. There's a few more bits we need to see up here and then we can go down to the basement. So the loft. We were really hoping that we could have converted that into another room, but unfortunately the roof height is very, very low, which would have meant drastically reducing the ceiling heights up here. So we've decided to leave the loft as is. We'll obviously board it out, so there's storage up there, but apart from that, there's not going to be a lot going on up there, unfortunately. It would have been nice, but kind of all. There's still plenty of bedrooms to have plenty of sleepovers. Right, last thing up here, and then we are going downstairs, I promise. So this is an actual bathroom, not an ensuite. There's many random cupboards and bits and bobs in here and a lovely heater. Obviously we're going to remodel this. It is a bit small, but we're going to maximise the space as best as we can, you know, make it a bit nicer, a bit more modern as well. That's about it for this room. There's not really much to say apart from get me out of here. Let's go down to the basement. Let's go, go, go. The depths of the house. Right, so now we're in the basement, which when you get out the back is the ground floor, but at the front is the basement. So anyway, the first thing we notice down here is ceiling height is very, very low in comparison to the rest of the house. Obviously it's not too low, but we do want to maximise the space and give it that feel all the way through the house. So that means the floor is coming up, we're getting an electric digger in, we're going to dig down and make this a much more acceptable ceiling height in comparison with the rest of the house. So first of all we'll go into here, which, guess what this is? It's another kitchen. This has got to be, is this 3 or 4? I don't know, I've lost count. So this will be bedroom number 4. What we're going to do out here, let's remove these lovely nets again. You can see that obviously this light well is pretty close to the window. So what we're going to be doing is actually excavating that further back so it allows more natural light to flow in through here. This window here at the side will actually be made the same size as the one upstairs, so the same width, and obviously we're going to drop it down slightly as well just to maximise as much light in here as possible because we are in the basement and obviously light is going to be a bit of an issue. There is a potential that we're going to put another window here as well to match in with the bay upstairs, but that's still undecided because that does mean doing some work to the steps and stuff like that as well, so we'll see about that. Let's go through into here. This will be another bedroom. Again, same sketch. We're going to be moving the light well forward so there's more light coming in, enlarging this window, potentially putting a window in here. Unfortunately, we're not going to be keeping the old school record player. Look at this, that is retro, so it's a radio and record player all in one. It's flash, I like it. Not too keen on that, that's a little bit creepy, doll's house. In here, this will be the plant room, so we're going to have underfloor heating and stuff like that. This is where all that stuff will come in. Electrics, gas, everything will be in there out the way. Nice and safe and secure, easy to get to. So that's pretty self-explanatory in there. Potentially, as I've said about kitchens and everything, moving that around, this may be the kitchen. So we're going to build an extension out the back, so this will extend further out, and then this will be a kitchen, and then the wall there will be knocked through to create a kitchen and diner experience. So we can have some lovely bifold doors which open right up. You can be sat in the kitchen and it will open up into the garden, which will give a nice feel, but we're still undecided about which way around we're going to do it. We're going to liaise with a few different people, get some opinions and go from there. If this does become, well, regardless if it becomes the kitchen or not, the extension is going to go across the back of the house. We'll go outside and have a look in a second anyway. So this will all become one room, sort of a dogleg room that goes round to there. So we're going through into here, which is currently another bathroom. You can see there's a lovely bath in here, and the piece de resistance is this little shower area. It reminds me of like I don't know, school or a gym, old school gyms, or like a caravan park or something. Oh, we need to get rid of that. Let's close that curtain, forget that. So this will become a utility slash boot room slash shower area. It's going to be mixed up a bit. It's a bit difficult for you to see everything at the minute, but we are going to have a shower room there, and then there'll be a utility over here, which will sort of extend out into that extension that I was talking about with the dog leg bit. So we're in the garden and we're on ground level. This makes no sense, does it? I do actually like the way it flows, and you come downstairs and then you're out into the garden. I just think it's got a nice feel to it, being on 2 levels. I think it works really well. So the exterior of the property, we are going to have a single story extension down here, which can be done on permitted development. So this will then extend out to around about where we're stood now, which will then allow for either the sitting room or the kitchen to be extended out to here and come across, which will also allow then for our utility room. We're going to have a lantern at the top up there. The ensuite we were talking about is right up there on that balcony up the top, so we're going to bring that out as well. Some of these windows need sorting out as well. I believe that one and the toilet one there, and also the big tall one at the top, they're all going to be sorted out and redone to make it look a bit nicer. And I think we're going to be getting rid of these stairs because they're not great. Right, so the garden. Let's go down and have a look. We'll obviously be doing a little bit of landscaping out here to make this nice. I'm sure there'll be lots of lovely lights involved and a bit of patio paving. So there's currently a big brick shed here. We're going to be knocking this down. We're going to be reclaiming these bricks, possibly to use in the extension, because these match in with the actual original house. And then we will be building a shed, potentially an office, a garden room here as well. So out the back you can see we've got a lovely garage, and typically, like most garages, you can't actually get a car in there. Well, you can get the car in, you just can't get out of the car while you're in there. So this will be going, and what we're going to do on this curtilage here, we're going to extend this out so you can actually get 2 vehicles on here, because parking in Leamington is a bit of a nightmare, as it is in most places, to be honest. So this will enable the people who buy this property to have 2 vehicles on here, which is going to make it a lot more attractive to somebody, isn't it? So that's it. Hopefully you've enjoyed the little walk around and you're looking forward to this project as much as we are. We're going to be able to document the whole thing from start to finish. We're going to be bringing you some little videos in between, some how-tos, document the whole process and show you exactly what we're doing, the ins and the outs. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully you're looking forward to more videos. If you have liked this, please give us a big thumbs up, and if you're not yet subscribed, as I know quite a few of you aren't, please think about subscribing, because we're so close to 100,000 subscribers. It would be great if this job tips us over the edge of that 100,000 mark. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon.